Hey, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, I show you guys how to make simple and effective, easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. All right, guys, so today we're going to be talking about DEX tokens and the native tokens that are on these blockchains and what projects we are going to go into and what we need to look at and keep up with for the upcoming bull run into 2024 and before the Bitcoin halving. All right, guys, so let's get into it. All right, guys. So what is going on? Welcome to Dano Crypto. So we're going all in. We're going all in, guys. So I think that if we just look out, we need to look out. Zoom out. Don't get so micro, because when you start looking at all the micro things, you're going to feel that pressure. You're going to feel the volatility. But then if you just look at the trend lines, you look at where we're going in the trend lines, and you see things like right now, the S&P 500 is actually at an all-time high at $4,600. It's just pretty crazy. So, and we also, so the thing is, guys, the DXY, the dollar strength index, I still believe we are going to go back into $98. Into that range. And guys, you can see here on this CME's chart, we actually managed to get up into our purple box range, which was into that $45,000 range. But we dumped. And we dumped back into almost the area of the CME gap, and which was right here of 40,000. So everyone was saying, okay, we're going to go back into the CME gap and fill that gap. We technically kind of filled it, but the thing is like Bitcoin right now is getting volume. It has that volume. The altcoin market is also just going completely insane in terms of certain altcoins and which ones didn't take a major dip and actually recovered faster. We had Beam. We had Injective. We had Near Protocol. There was another. Yeah, so there was just an ADA. ADA has been crushing it. So we have these tokens that are just doing extremely well, along with these meme coins. Like we had the BONK uptrend. We had Jito, and the big narrative now is the airdrops from these protocols if you interacted with any ecosystem. And currently, I haven't received any airdrops myself, but I'm going to actually take a day where I'm going to go fully and try and get into these airdrops and see where we can make some free money. And anything that I find, guys, I will let you know and make sure that you get hooked up, and I will let you know what I'm doing as well. But the thing that I actually want to talk about, since we're going to talk about some altcoins, is I want to go into Orca. So Orca is it actually had a really great run coming up. The past couple of days, we saw a 100% move. We saw an actual true, like, quick, nice liquidity that came into Orca, and we're going to look at it right now. And see, the thing with what we need to pay attention to are these DEX tokens, because the DEX tokens have the potential of, when we start seeing a lot of trading volume, and Orca can be traded on, you can buy it spot on Coinbase, you can buy it on Kraken, Gate.io, you can, on Orca itself with Sol, and it has good liquidity and volume on that pair. You look at the trading pairs, and if you really want to get the true trading pair volume here, you can see that Orca and Jupiter have the most volume for Orca liquidity. So we saw an all-time high of $17 in November 2021, which was almost like, I think the peak, it was about peak of the bull run, the last bull run. And then now you can see that we can see what the potential could be. And you see right here, if we look at how much that dipped off of going back into the $6 range, went to $5, and then had a run up to $10. So, I mean, we're seeing some really, really nice price action. $5 right now in Orca. But the thing that I want to point out to you guys is that when we start to see Bitcoin go into all-time highs, and we start to see that run up into 50K, then we go into 60K, we start creeping up into 70K, we're going to see some coins like this, especially when it's tied to an ecosystem like Solana, which has been crushing it recently. Solana surprised everyone and went from $35 to now sitting at a price of, if we go and look at the top 10, we look at the top 10 right now, and it's looking pretty juicy for people that are into the Solana ecosystem. Because right now, even on the dip, we still are in the $60 ranges. We're at $67, and we have a total market cap of 28 billion, and trading volume really nice. So this is, and the thing is like Solana is going to be the protocol and the blockchain that mainstream is going to be able to get into a little bit easier per what the cost basis is to be able to get in and interact. If you want to buy an NFT, you're not going to pay a $20, $25 to $100 gas fee in doing so. And that's the same thing with Cardano. Cardano is getting a lot of traction in terms of like the NFT market, gaming, DeFi, and the same with AVAX. So, and then you have Doge, which is basically kind of like built on the hopium that it is going to be used for a payment rail and system through X.com and its road to going to $1. So I think by a psychological number, Dogecoin can go to $1 per what is the hope of Dogecoin. And I think it's almost background mission is like Dogecoin to the moon, Dogecoin to $1. And it almost got there. It was at 75 cents. And that was when it was at its massive peak trend in Google Trends of when Elon was really pushing. He was going on to SNL. That was the top. And now I think X is going to be that next big spike of trend where Dogecoin is going to be used for payments on X.com as well as other cryptocurrencies. We will see. But guys, I think that's a lot of what I want to talk about is just kind of keeping your eyes on the prize of the Bitcoin halving. We want to look at the Bitcoin halving. We want to make sure that we're keeping on track and keeping our bags, diversified a little bit. But really, I think we want to start looking at really choosing wisely what we're going to have in our bags when it comes to this date right here. When it comes to this date right here, we are going to have some serious things to deal with in terms of where we need to put our mind. We're going to have a lot of different psychological things going on when it comes to this date and this Bitcoin halving, the ETFs. I think things are just gonna not even make sense like once it gets into these levels, because a lot of things are gonna be in price discovery and things are just gonna be going crazy. And it's not, like I'm being a moon boy, but I just think that it's just a different market right now. It's a different sentiment. It's a different type of feel. So that's why I think the super cycle theory is more in a ratio of being almost like in the 80% or more chance of happening than it not, just for the fact of the sheer interest in crypto right now. So that's all I got to say, guys. Thank you for watching. If you watch this video to the very end, smash up the like, hit the subscribe button, and ding the bell and hit all to be notified when I make all new cryptocurrency videos and when I go live, because guys, my live streams are pretty fun. You got to get on, interact with the community and the Dano Crypto community. Pretty soon here, I'm going to be launching the Dano Crypto Dojo, which is going to be the Discord for people who like to tune into my channel, and we can interact and hang out with each other in the Discord and try and get the most funniest memes in there, and just get post some screenshot calls. And I'd love to interact with you guys on a daily basis, and I think it'd be really cool. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.